Are you looking for the best cat beds? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best cat beds on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. MEOWFIA Premium Felt Cave. The MEOWFIA Premium Felt Cave is likely one of the pet beds that cares the most about the environment and people. Meofia says that the 100% merino wool fibers are fair trade and come from a sustainable source. The natural antimicrobial and anti-odor properties of these fibers are an extra bonus. We know how great merino is because we tested it on cat beds and went on multiple camping trips wearing the same merino wool t-shirt the whole time. In our experience, merino doesn't get smelly. The idea of this bed is great, but our cats just didn't like it. No matter how much we told our cats that this bed was good for the environment and society, they didn't care. This bed didn't do well in our tests because it didn't have soft padding, was on the small side, and didn't have a warm pad. This bed might be a good choice if your cat is very concerned about the environment or just likes small areas, even if they aren't very comfortable. If not, it might not be used. Overall, it is one of the best cat beds that you can buy. At number 2. Pet Supplies Pet Tent. If you have a smaller cat that tends to be nervous, the best Pet Supplies Pet Tent might be able to give it a safe place to be. This cave bed isn't very big, but it should fit your cat on 3 sides. If you've ever found your cat hiding from a lightning storm or other scary sounds in places that don't make sense, that might make them feel safe. The padding is also very soft and can be washed in a machine. The biggest problem with this bed is that it's small, so it's only good if your cat likes to hang out in a small area. Also, cats that are bigger than average might find this bed a bit too small. But if your cat likes small areas, this bed might be perfect for them. Currently, it is one of the best cat beds that you can buy. At number 3. Long Rich Reversible Rectangle. The Long Rich Reversible Rectangle may be a good choice if you have 2 cats that get along. This bed is bigger than most, so it's easy for 2 cats to snuggle in it. The side walls made it easy for our cats to dig in and get comfortable, whether they were sleeping alone or with a friend. It also has soft fur that is fluffy enough to be comfortable but not so much that it can get knotted. When the bed gets dirty, it can be washed in a machine. Overall, it is one of the best cat beds that you can buy. Like a lot of the other beds we looked at, the Long Rich Reversible Rectangle has some nooks and holes that keep hair even after being washed. Even though this bed looks very cozy, none of the cats we tested it on liked it best. We only used it when we put it on purpose in places where our cats liked to hang out and had no other choice. Still, this is a well-made bed that can fit a bigger cat or 2 smaller cats. At number 4. K&Amp H Pet Products Thermo Outdoor Kitty House. Even cats who live outside need to be cared for. This is where the Thermo Outdoor Kitty House from K&Amp H Pet Products comes in. This house protects your cat from the weather well and has a heated pad that will keep your cat warm during cold spells. For even rougher weather, there are door flaps that can be removed to cover the 2 openings. K&Amp H says that this setup can keep your cats comfortable even in temperatures below 0, but we didn't want to put our cats through such hardships to try this claim. The mat itself seems sturdy, and the cover can be washed in a washing machine. Also, the heated pad only turns on when it feels the weight of your cat, so it automatically saves power when it's not being used. Even though this house seems pretty strong, it would fall apart in the rain or snow. So, it can only be put in places outside that are more protected, like sheds or covered decks. Also, even though the mat is warm and cozy, it is flat and has no sides. Most of our cats like pads that look like donuts and have sides they can lean against. This is especially true on cold mornings. So, we really wish that this open shelter was a place of refuge. Even though it has a few small problems, this is the first bed we would give to one of our outdoor cats. At number 5. K&Amp H Pet Products Deluxe Kitty Sill. The K&Amp H Pet Products Deluxe Kitty Sill is a great choice for cats that like to lie in the sun or watch birds outside. If your windowsill is at least 2 inches wide, this bed can be set up quickly and safely, so you can spend hours looking out the window in comfort. The small cushion on the back of the platform made it more comfortable for our cats than other flat shelf beds, so they chose this one. We also like that the cover can be washed in the washing machine and is soft enough to be comfy but strong enough that we don't think it will mat or tangle. The best part might be that the bed doesn't block the window, so the people can still enjoy the natural light. We found it easy to set up the K&H Pet Products Deluxe Kitty Sill, but it takes a little more work than some other beds that just stick to the window. The best way to keep the bed in place is to use the 2 screws that came with it. The good thing is that the bed is very safe, but the bad thing is that your windowsill will never be the same again. But there is a way to place it with a Velcro strip that is easier on the windowsill.